Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Aishwarya. I hope all of you are doing safe. I hope all of you are staying home. I know you guys have heard this a lot of times, but it's important. So yeah, stay safe. Anyway, today's video is going to be all about a really pretty summery glowy makeup look. Now we're going to do this makeup look and stay home. So if you guys are interested in doing makeup, practice your makeup at home, this is the right time to do that. If you're interested in starting a YouTube channel, this is the right time to do that. So yeah, I just felt like doing a really nice summery, glowy, really fresh makeup look. So this is that. Without any further ado, let's get started. Before doing any kind of makeup, it's very important to prep your skin. If your skin is not looking cute, if your skin is not prepped, your makeup will not look good. So yeah, the first step is moisturizer, and the moisturizer that I'm using is Emollient. This is a drugstore moisturizer. You can find it in any medical. I love this moisturizer and I have really dry skin and it works amazing for me. So yeah, I'm gonna moisturize my face really well. So the first thing that you want to do is moisturize your face really well. So I'm gonna do that. Moisturizing your skin, you need to prime your skin and prep it up for the makeup. And the primer that I'm going to use to prime my pores that you can see here is the PAC Zero Pore Separation Cream. I've been using this for a long time and I love it a lot. That is how it looks. I'm just going to take a little bit, just apply it wherever I feel like there's a lot of texture. You know, as you can see the texture here, I'm just going to apply it there so that it can smooth my skin out, so that the foundation and the concealer can look really flawless. Sort of a primer wherever you feel you have a lot of texture. As you can see, it instantly blurred my skin out. I hope you guys can see that. This area looks so blurred out. So disclaimer, I'm no sort of a makeup artist or anything. I just like doing makeup. I just like doing makeup that looks good on my face. I don't know the technique or anything. I just do it because I like doing it and I think it looks good on my face. So once we're done with that primer, I want a little bit of glow back to my skin. So I'm going to use the L'Oreal Glow More and More drops. If you guys remember this, I had purchased this in the Nika haul. I'm just going to apply that on the high points of my face so that I can get the glow back to my skin. So I'm just going to take a little bit like that, as you can see there, and just apply. I'm a mess. And just apply it on the high points. Do you see that? As you can see, this got a lot of glow back to my skin. Now this will peep through your foundation. That's that. And now we're going to start with the base. So for foundation, I'm going to use the PAC HD Liquid Foundation in the shade 3.7. This is a perfect match for me. I love this foundation. It's very luminous, it looks beautiful, and I'm going to use a beauty sponge to blend it. I do not use a lot of brushes. I like using my beauty sponge for my makeup because I feel it looks very natural, and it looks very natural and airbrushed. So I'm going to use a sponge for that. So I'm going to take that here and just spread it there. And just start dotting it all over my face. Do you guys see how beautiful of a yellow undertone this has? That's why it looks so good on my skin, because I have a lot of yellow undertone and not many brands have that yellow undertone. It should not look really yellow, but it should have the right yellow browny undertone in it. Once I'm done patting it like that on my face, I'm just going to take the sponge and start blending. Now that we're done blending our foundation really well, if you want more coverage, you can go in with a little bit more drops of the foundation. But I think I'm fine with this coverage. I like a very medium light coverage. I don't like caking up my skin. So that's all that I'm going to do for my foundation. I want it to look healthy and dewy. So I think that's that. Now we're going to conceal our under eyes just a little bit so that our under eyes can look flawless. For concealer, I'm going to use a concoction of the Maybelline. Ew, it looks dirty. That's because I use it a lot. Don't mind. I'm gonna use a mix of the caramel and the medium shade to get my perfect shade. I'm just gonna mix the both. This is the shade caramel, this is dark for me, And then I'm going to apply the shade medium, which is slightly lighter for me, which will get my perfect shade, as you guys can see. And then I'm just going to start blending. And whatever's left on the sponge, I'm going to take it over my eyelids because we're going to apply some eyeshadow today. So I want my lids to be primed and have no color because my eyelids have color. I'm going to apply the medium shade a little bit more here. Just because my under eyes were looking a little dull, I wanted it a little bit more bright, a tad bit brighter. Can you guys see the difference? This is the one that's not done. And this is the one that's done. I'm going to do the same thing this side. I'm going to apply the medium shade here a little bit, just to brighten it up like this one, and blend. Once we're done with our concealer, I'm going to use the Lakme 9 to 5 compact powder in the shade Golden Sand to set my under eyes. I'm going to use a sponge to do the same. I love using the sponge. So I'm just going to take it like that and look up and set my under eyes. Set my lids because we're going to put eyeshadow there, and that's it. I'm not going to set the whole of my face, but if you're an oily skin girl, you should set your face because it gets really hot in Bombay and you don't want your makeup to grease up. But I am a really dry skin girl and my makeup doesn't budge. In fact, it looks really dry and unhealthy, so I don't set my whole face. I just set my under eyes like that, and we're done with setting powder. Now we're going to move on to the brows. Now, generally I would do a really nice brow, but right now because of the quarantine, I have not been able to take care of my brows. My brows look really bad right now. There is no shape whatsoever. Let's see what we can do. And I'm going to use the Etude House drawing pencil. I love this. I'm just going to try and save my brows. Let's see how. All that I'm going to do for my brows because they're really not in shape and I cannot do anything more to them. I hope they look sane, but yeah, that's all that I'm going to do for my brows. Now we're going to get back some warmth into the skin because as you can see, my face looks so flat because of the products, and I'm going to bronze my skin up. And for bronzer, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty palette. This is the 3D highlighter palette, and that is how it looks. A beautiful, beautiful palette. I'm going to use this shade to bronze my skin up. I'm going to use a PAC 245 brush to pick up the product like that. I'm going to tap the excess off and start bronzing my skin. See, this is instantly brought back so much color back to my face, and that is how it looks. Now whatever's left on the brush, I'm just going to take it down my nose just very randomly. I'm not going to do anything precise, just take it down my eyebrows and nose like that. Once we're done with the bronzer, as you can see, I'm going to move on to blush, and for blush I'm going to use the Body Shop lip tint in the shade Pomegranate Red. That is how the applicator looks. It's a really beautiful fleshy red sort of color. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put 3 dots like that and immediately start blending. Blushes, you cannot wait long. You need to be really fast with blending because this sits onto your skin. Now as you can see, it instantly brought back so much of life back to my face, and I generally go overboard with my blush because I just like the look of it. If you guys want, you can dim it down a little bit, but that is how I like my blush. Now we're going to move on to the eyes. I think I'm going to apply a little bit more blush when the whole look gets over, we'll see what I do with that. For your eyes, it's going to be really simple. Just use any sort of a warm brown color. I'm going to use the Milani bronzer because it's a really nice warmy shimmery color. Use any brown taupey color that you have, and that's all you'll need. I'm going to use a crease brush for it. I'm just going to take the color on the brush like that and just dust it over my crease just to make my crease visible. I'm just going to go very raw, very random, just to get my crease to be a little bit visible. Can you guys see that? I'm going to do the same thing here. See, now what this will do is it'll just bring back color to your face, and it'll look like you've done a lot, but it's nothing, just to get your crease and your eye shape in front. And that is all that I'm gonna do for my eyes. I'm gonna apply some mascara to my eyelashes, and I'm gonna use an old dried up mascara because it's really hot and you don't want really clumpy lashes. So my tip would be use an old dried up mascara so that you can just get a little bit of definition for your eyes. If you're like me, you can do this. If you like applying an eyeliner or kajal, you can go ahead with that, but I just like applying mascara. Is how my eyes are looking now. Because it's a dried up mascara, it's going to look bam, and that's what I wanted because it's the summer season and I want my skin to look really glowy and my makeup to look really fresh and not too much. I apply a dried up mascara so that just my eyelashes are visible but it's not too much, and that is how my lashes are looking. Also, I'm not going to apply mascara on my lower bottom lashes because that just makes it look a little clumpy, I feel, for the summer. That's all that I'm going to do with my eyes, and I think it looks really fresh. Now we're going to move on to the lips. For lips, I'm going to use a lip liner, a lipstick, and the tint. Now I love mixing things up to get the perfect shade, so this is going to be a little concoction that we're going to do. So first I'm going to apply the lip tint like that. I know it looks crazy. So that we have a base color like that to work with. Now I'm going to line my lips with a Shampoo lip liner. This is in the shade BR01. Yeah, BR01. I'm going to leave it looking like this. I'm going to smudge it out a little bit. What the smudging did, it diffused the color. It just completely diffused the color into the lips, and that is what I want. I want my lips to be very diffused and not very like patchy and lipsticky. And for lipstick, I'm gonna apply the L'Oreal Color Riche. God, L'Oreal Color Riche in the shade Maple Mocha, and it's a really beautiful orangey brown color. One of my favorite lipsticks. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dab it. Dabbing it, I'm just gonna diffuse it again. That is how the color looks. Now why I like doing this is because when you apply lipstick like completely like that, like how we used to normally apply it, like go on like that, it looks too much. I feel it looks very starky, but when you diffuse the color like that, it just looks very natural, there but not there, and diffused. I like that look a lot, and that is how the color looks when I mix those three things together. Just really fresh, peachy sort of a look. And now we're gonna highlight our face because the summer glowy makeup cannot be over without a highlighter. And for highlighter, I'm gonna use the same Glow More More drops. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit on my ring finger like that. Just do that. That's a lot. That's not a little bit. Okay, 1 second. And I'm gonna dab it on the high points, from my cheeks to the high points. how glowy and dewy my skin looks. I like a highlighter like that. I do not like a really chunky highlighter. If you guys want a really more brighter highlighter, you can use any highlighter that you like, but I love how dewy in a glow sort of a look it's giving. So yeah, that's the product. L'Oreal Glow Mon Amour. Looks very natural and beautiful. It does not even look like you've done anything, but you've done. And the makeup look is gonna get over, but before that I'm just gonna spray my face with a face mist because I like setting it all with a nice skincare mist. Do you guys see how instantly my face looks so fresh and dewy? That's what a mist does. Use any skin mist. Plum has 2 really good mists, so yeah. I'm just gonna let it dry for a second. How fresh does this makeup look? Look, wow. I'm just gonna get my hair okay and then I'm gonna come back. And that is the end of this makeup look. I hope you guys like this. This is a really nice fresh summery makeup look. I love anything that is fresh and glowy and dewy and very skin like. So yeah, I hope you guys like this makeup look. I'm gonna link everything down below in the description box, but that is just for reference. Please don't order anything right now. You can order everything once things get okay, but I'm gonna link it down, but don't order anything right now. But yeah, that is the makeup look. I'm repeating myself, but I hope you guys like it. I really like it. I hope you guys try it. If you tried, don't forget to tag me in your pictures. Follow me on my socials. I'm super active on my Instagram. All of that will be linked down below, and I am going to catch you in my next video. Until then, stay safe, stay home, stay well. Bye. Mwah.